Hello, hello, and good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday following a holiday and holiday weekend. It can be a little tough sometimes to get back into the routine of a normal week, so hopefully this is helpful in getting you started. I know it's helpful for me, so thank you. Say hello and where you're tuning in from if you'd like. But we are going to go ahead and get started because I have a lot to do today. So, yeah, we're going to do some breathing and some intention setting. And with these morning practices for the next few weeks, I'm sharing with you a practice of mine, which is to focus on a different, hey Jim, welcome, a different chakra each week. So this week is solar plexus, which has to do with our sense of empowerment, our will, our confidence, our ability to get things done, believe in ourselves. So this is a great week for that. Jim, I'm so excited to hear that you're coming to Salt Lake. And I don't know for sure where I'll be in May. There's a good chance I'll be around. There's a good chance I won't be. So we'll have to play it by ear. But if I am around or if I'm close, I definitely want to be able to connect with you guys. That'd be so fun. I don't know who else is coming with you, but again, I need to send this to Katie. Hang on. Take a breath as you wait. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, let's start with some breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. Couple rounds. Yeah. We'll just keep checking in on her and reminding her that there is support and pain and suffering does pass. It can be really challenging when we're in it to remember that, though, for sure. So we got to do what works. Well, we don't have to, but we have the option to take care of ourselves and our bodies during times of suffering. Do what we don't feel inclined to do. Eat well, stretch, drink water. It's easy to abandon all the things that help us feel better when they don't help us feel all the way better in tougher moments, but they can help us get through those moments. So yeah, some neck circles, just loosening up. First practice of the week maybe, or of the day. We can do this any day of the week, and Mondays after a holiday weekend can always be rough to get rolling again, or we can feel a sense of dread or overwhelm with maybe the to-do list we've been able to avoid. Yay, welcome. Big hugs to you. I'm glad you could join us. We're just getting started, moving around, and being easy with ourselves. We'll take a moment today to take stock of our stresses and our to-do list for the week, and maybe take a moment to switch our thought. I had this brief moment yesterday of like, oh shit. I had 4 days off in a row, which I haven't had for a while. And all of a sudden I almost forgot, like, I have to work tomorrow. I've got people I'm going to see. And it felt heavy. It wasn't necessarily a fun realization. But once I noticed that I had that heaviness, I could say, hold on, let's think about this to-do list. And actually, I have a lot of awesome people to see today. And I'm really fortunate for the job that I have. And so sometimes we can take a moment to look at our mindset. We'll do that in a moment. So we're just starting with the breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Bringing that breath all the way down to the belly. Exhaling slowly. And actually, We're going to do some movement and breath. So since we are focusing on our solar plexus, that's right below our rib cage, top of our belly, reaching out, we're going to inhale, pulling in fresh new air, and exhale, pushing away doubt, stress, feelings of hopelessness. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, pushing out stale air. Inhale, fresh new oxygen into our belly, into our core. And exhale, pushing out fears, pushing through those obstacles. Inhaling hope. Exhaling, moving through. Find your own rhythm with this. So whether you're seated, standing, lying down, doesn't matter. Breathing at your own pace, maybe a little fuller. Inhaling strength. Exhaling confidence to move through your day and your week. Inhaling, centering in our body. Exhaling, creating some space from the pressures outside of us. Inhaling, standing in our power. Exhaling, creating room. It's so easy to get caught up in our thoughts, get pulled in all kinds of different directions with our stresses. We're making room, creating a buffer. Inhaling deeply, landing in our physical body, where we can always return to. And with the next deep inhale, go ahead and place your hands over that solar plexus. So just below the rib cage, you can feel that little, I don't know what this is called, that little nodule there. I should know that. And we're just holding both our hands like this over the top of our belly where our solar plexus is. Inhaling deeply into our palms. Exhaling, settling. Finding our center in this way. Returning to ourselves. The only place that we can only really create change always originates from us. If we're looking at all the stressors, the tensions, the things outside of us, we're likely to feel powerless, scattered, afraid. And we may have some pain that we do hold within us, fears and doubts. So it can be difficult to connect and to hang out here. But we're just gonna practice, spend just a little bit of time sitting with whatever it is that we feel. Practicing, trusting the process. Trusting in ourselves to be able to navigate, to be resilient. Trusting in ourselves to be able to seek out our resources. Find our strength and our power. Remembering that suffering is part of the human experience, unfortunately. And everything always passes. Nothing is permanent. Joy, pain, stress, excitement, accomplishment, failure, it's all temporary. And that can be scary or relieving. But change is inevitable. Time will carry us through whatever it is. Nice deep inhale. And taking a moment to think about something that you may feel stress or anticipation about. Go ahead and let that come up. And what is something in your control related to that situation? Even if it's just your perspective, what is in your control? Maybe there is some kind of action that can be taken to set you up to be able to navigate. Maybe it's fully in your control and ability to accomplish whatever it is in front of you. Maybe not, but what is in your control? How can you take your power back? Still breathing into the belly. And pull in a nice deep inhale, imagining a warm glow, the energy and power of the sun, fire, change. And inhale that power and energy to your intention. As you set that intention to focus on what is in your control, empower that intention. And what is something that you can choose to let go of, something that's not in your control? We may still feel feelings around it, but how can we choose to accept? And inhaling that fiery energy. We just had a new moon yesterday. Empowering ourselves to let go, to trust that we can tolerate whatever comes. And that we can build. We can find big or small steps to take, at least for ourselves. And lastly, how can we reframe without bullshitting ourselves? How can we reframe? How can we go from, I have so much to do, to I am alive and I can do, or I'm in pain right now, to I'm still feeling, I'm still here. How can you legitimately reframe something that may otherwise cause stress from a place of empowerment? Inhaling deeply, stoking that fire, spreading that energy, letting it move from your center to fill your abdomen, your chest, your heart space. Exhaling, letting that energy spread, that warmth and light through your limbs, up through your throat, into your face and head. Inhaling deeply, empowering that energy. And exhaling, imagining it coming out through your feet and hands and up through the crown of your head, so that you are surrounded by this safe, confident, protective energy. You can share it with others. You can keep it for yourself, whatever works, whatever you have the bandwidth and need for. And a few breaths just resting in that powerful energy. Go ahead and rub those hands together. Maybe they feel warm from resting on your belly. Create some heat. This is proof of what we're capable of. The energy that we can create whenever we take the time to, whenever we trust ourselves enough to decide that it matters to. And go ahead and place your hands over your eyes and forehead and just inhale deeply, allowing this heat to melt any residual stress, tension, fear, trepidation. We don't just have to return to work. We get to return to life. We get to take care of ourselves. We're fortunate enough to make healthy choices still. Go ahead and shake out those arms if you're standing. Shake out your legs, a couple movements. Shake the head. And you are welcome to stay in meditation if you are fortunate enough to have the time. Otherwise, thank you all for joining. Feel free to watch us every morning. Doesn't have to be a Monday. And be intentional with your choices. Recognize your power even when it feels like we have none. You have more than you know. A great book you could read or start reading or listen to this week on this topic is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. He speaks a lot about how we have the ability to have more control than we realize, at least over ourselves and our experience, even when the outside is totally out of our control and harmful. Yes, I hope you all have a beautiful day, a beautiful week. Take care, everyone. I will see you Friday unless something unforeseen happens. I will be on the Mind Garden channel. And otherwise, take care, be well, share this energy and this message with others. We all need it. And make sure you are taking care of your body during this time of year. It's so easy to get dehydrated. It's cold. We're less inclined to drink water. Easy to eat comfort foods, and that is fine to do. But make sure you're also taking in healthy, nutritious stuff. And taking the time to do some breathing and moving. So take care, everyone. I'll see you next time.